It is an introduction of fire and safety. That we already heard that fire and safety courses, about fire and safety courses. What is fire and safety course? That actually this fire and safety, there is not a concept like that, fire and safety. All are safety. But actually, you know that previously that the HSE, and not only that we are saying that it is HSE. Now it is, whenever we are working in any of the GCC country, of any of the European countries, that wherever it may be, there is not a concept as a safety officer, safety engineer, safety manager like this. There will be only the HSE personnel. HSE officer, HSE engineer, HSE advisor, HSE manager, such things. The designation will be like that. Because HSE means health, safety and environmental. You know, the HSE personnel's duty is to protect the life of personnel and protect environment and also protect the properties. These are, it is that in a company, that the HSE department is the most economical department. Somebody thinks that previously there was not giving this much importance to safety. But now, globally, that all over the world, all the job sites and all the working areas, everywhere, it is that it is most important thing is, and the importance is giving to safety. Safety means HSE. That means, you know why? The HSE, I told you that HSE is the most economic department in a company. You know why? Because that HSE, that they are saving the life of people, they are saving property of the company and also saving environment. If it is not saving such like that because each and every company there will have, if any accident is occurred at the job site or any of the working area or anywhere else, it is occurring any accident, that the company should have to spend more money for the treatment, rehabilitation, and also that the money to be paid to us, their compensation, and for everything, that the more money, that there will be more cost. That is a cost saving. Exactly, that the HSE department is cost saving. And not only that, there will be the environmental issues. So many environmental issues can be happened. Due to the environmental issues, so many health environment and health diseases, something can be also happened. That nowadays, all the countries, they have included in their federal laws that they are giving most importance to HSE department, HSE. Actually, the purpose of that the people who is working in the job site or anywhere else, whatever the people is performing any of the activity, they should not have even a body strain. That is a system. That actually that is what the government of the also giving more importance to safety. That whenever we are working, going to any job site or working anywhere else, any abroad or anywhere else, that you can see always everywhere that the safety first. That signboards will be there. Not only signboards, that's the slogan, HSE slogan boards. So many slogan boards will be there. That in that HSE slogan, that is the very important thing that it was written, that safety first. Everywhere it is written safety first. That because if you are working in an oil and gas sector, you see that the people, the contractors, mainly in oil and gas sector, all the work will be done by the contractors. They, the oil company, that the government company, they are directly not performing any activity. All works are, they are giving contracts for the contractors. That contractors, wherever it is, whenever it is starting the work, that it is given, the contractors, agreement is completed. Then the people comes, that in the agreement it is clearly written that the resources, how many resources should be there for that particular activity, and the HSE plan, HSE policy, and so many things are there. They are giving more importance for that. Okay, and also that the agreement, in the agreement it is written that how many HSE personnel should have at the site. That is as per the rule now, as per the rule, this is that in oil and gas sector, 30:1. If the 30 people are working in oil and gas sector, any of the job sites, there should have minimum one safety officer will be there. And not only that, Don't think that the safety is only that wearing a helmet or wearing any PPEs. That is not help. Not only that the safety. Safety is a great deal because there's so many documentations in that and so many the activities that the HSE management systems are in that and everything that and the people that I told you that the contractors people while the people comes that the contractors are recruiting the people for the work in oil and gas sector. Then oil company will call them at first that each and every employees, the oil company will call and they will conduct an interview. At first they will conduct a written test and also a verbal interview also will be conducted to find out the people who has come to work in this area in oil and gas sector, they have any awareness about safety or not. If they found that there is not any awareness to them, that people don't have any awareness, then they won't allow to work in the oil and gas sector. They will call the contractor. They will be called and tell the contractor to take him out because he don't have any safety awareness in safety. So that is that we cannot allow him to work in this area because 100% strict safety have to be followed in oil and gas sector. Not only the oil and gas sector, now the abroad, all the GCC countries and the European countries, wherever we are working. I mean that it is more than India. In India also there will be government rules and regulations are there, safety norms are there. In India also, if a building, if a multi-story building is constructing, there also should have minimum one, for a building, minimum one safety officer should have there. So that in globally, in all over the world, that giving this much importance to safety and all the countries, all the governments are respecting safety and the safety is the first. We can see in the boards is written there all the job sites they have placed some boards that safety first, but the first importance is giving to safety. Then fire and safety, that means that I told you that there is not a concept as fire and safety, that fire is also safety. That means, you see, we are learning about fire. Fire, so many things we are learning. That fire, that means fixed the portable firefighting systems and fixed firefighting systems, the designing of the fixed firefighting systems and fire technology, so many things we are learning in fire and safety in HSE. Okay, then we are learning about fire. That is not to make fire. Just we are learning that we are learning to close the fire wherever it is occurred any fire. That we have to do, that is we are learning how to close the fire, how to use the fire extinguishing system, that portable fire extinguishers and the fixed firefighting systems, and how to use that, how to design that, and how to make it that. Okay, and why we are closing the fire if we found any fire. And not only that, before that we have already everybody knows that the system exactly that prevention is better than cure. If any accident occurred or any fire occurred, that due to the fire or due to the accident, any injury is happened to the personnel who is working at the area, maybe that we have to treat them and to be cured. Then that is what it says, that prevention is better than cure. That means that at first we have to take the prevention, that the precautions and the preventive measures. That means there should not be fire. That even making a building, we are constructing a building, there also we are making that also you are learning in the fire and safety. That means the particular the materials, that means fire resistance, that means or it will be fire retardant materials are using for the building. Okay, you know why? That all the things in the world will get fire. But this is only the difference between the ignition temperature of the materials. Each and every materials have an ignition temperature. Ignition temperature means to get fire, a particular temperature need to get fire. That is ignition temperature. That will be different. Okay, that means this is that the HSE department, that the HSE personnel, that means they will be specially qualified in health, safety and environmental. And not only that, their duty to look after the welfare of the people and health surveillance of the people, that everything will be done by the HSE department. And not only that, one other thing, but the importance that means what is the advantage of HSE department than other departments of the company. So many departments are there in the construction field, in the companies. But the most important, I told you, most important is safety. And not only that, they will have full protection from the client. Nobody can do any harm to the HSE department. If anybody any of the harm from your company or from any side, from the other employees, from anywhere else, that the oil company will interfere in that and take immediate action. So that we are having much protection there, that the HSE department. And not only that, that HSE is the most respective job, and he will be one of the HSE personnel who will be empowered to a site. He will have the full power of the site. Any safety, that is our duty, to HSE department's duty, to give trainings to people, all that giving awareness. What are the safety, what is safety, and how to follow safety, what are the safety rules and the safety norms, and also what are the HSE management system, what is this, how to follow this, that everything, that always, that the training, so many trainings we are giving to the people. That is our duty. If we found that so many trainings we are given, but the people are not following safety, any violations we found at the job site, that we have the power to take immediate action against the people. And also that if a serious case comes, that we found that we observed that any of the serious issues, that we can stop the activity also there. But nobody can take any action against us, because but only the thing that we should have the justification. So whatever it is doing. This is HSE. This is just an introduction I have given.